Okay, then Lopafulalu is also not here. Then on an nominated member, thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the floor, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I must first of all thank the Select Committee for, I don't know, the special committee, that's the task force, which was set here in this August House to follow up the COVID-19 activities, monitor and report. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, going by this report, I was really amazed and surprised. I never expect that within this shortest period, Madam Speaker, this committee will be able to present such a report in this August House. Madam Speaker, going through this report, you can see tirelessly these people all over the country, only few places that maybe the members make their observation, they do not reach. But otherwise, one can say 85% or 90%. Entire country and sectors have been visited by these people. This is what we expect. This is what, thing of this kind, you can see how loyal people are to their country, to their nations. When a responsibility is given to you, you have to be very willing to see that your country is bigger than anybody. You execute it the best of your ability. Madam Speaker, that's why I said I must congratulate them for the good work they have done. Almost 95% of the members has made their deliberation before me. I've had, since yesterday I'm here, hardly I go out. I was listening because of this report. Madam Speaker, I still stand by what I have said. That left me 1 year state of emergency, I still maintain it, Madam Speaker. Yes, because we are still seeing what is happening. We are seeing what is happening outside Gambia every day. If you don't look at the radio, but if you go to Google, you are always informed globally. Madam Speaker, I said, politics and dead, they are different. Madam Speaker, we are representing the people here, but the people we are representing, including ourselves. I said before, I said this is life. This is life, Madam Speaker. We all belong to a constituency. Whether you are nominated or but you come from an area, Madam Speaker. And you come from a family, Madam Speaker. Nobody wants to lose your life, neither your family. But when people come to this August house, in my constituency, restriction, yes. Some are talking about the mosque, churches. No. If you want to criticize, complainly, don't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as an excuse. We are all Muslims and Christians. Either you belong to the church or the mosque, Honorable Speaker. But in our religion, Muslims, nobody's hand is tied that you compulsory understand. Crisis of this nature, when it happens, you have to go to the mosque. We all know that. Let's speak the truth. No one can come here, you're trying to understand, use the gallery, understand. For deceiving people, you cannot deceive anybody, Honorable Speaker. We all know what is right and what is wrong. This is life and death, Madam Speaker. I said, if this thing is somewhere in Mauritania here or Mali, honestly, if you say even in 10 years, we will accept it. But thank God, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin. Up to today, the Gambia has realized only one death. Which actually is not an indigenous of this country, a foreigner. So still Gambia is saying thank God. Let's continue praying, Madam Speaker. Woe betide. You go to Sierra Leone, how many deaths? You go to Google, you'll get the information. You go to Senegal, they have more death than us. Do we pray more than Senegalese? Do we go to mosque more than Senegalese? Do we go to, are we more Muslim, pure Muslims than Senegalese? Or pure Christian than Senegalese, Madam Speaker? But yet still, how many deaths they have? Gambia, thank God, up to now, we don't have an indigenous Gambian single death. Let people not come to the Gogo's house. We are representing a majority. Don't create confusion. This is not politics. This is a matter that belongs to all of us. It's our concern. It should be our concern, Madam Speaker. You will not sensitize. You are only saying, let's go for sensitization. You stop here. You come here, you say, let's sensitize. All of you are sitting here, you don't go and stay in there for permanent. How many meetings? Go there and call someone a meeting. Or you go house to house. They voted for you. Sensitize them. If you want sensitization, the whole population is here. The whole population of Gambia is here. We represent them. Who should do sensitization better than us? When you want their vote.
Point of order, ma.
Madam Speaker,
point of order.
1 week, 2 weeks, 14 days campaign.
Point of order.
candidates, Madam Speaker.
Under section 29, clause 29, subsection 5, no member shall impute improper motives to any other member. The honorable member, nominated member, is accusing members of staying here and they did not go for sensitization. It's untrue.
I think we try to abide by the rules that our in-house rules, which are the standing orders, and it is very clear. Let us not impute improper motive and let us not accuse each other. Let's try to be very restrictive in our conversation, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for, yes. If it offended them, I withdraw my statement.
Yes,
Madam Speaker.
Sorry. I think that is most honorable. Thank you. Go ahead.
Madam Speaker, as I was saying, we all know if you want to sensitize your people, we want sensitization. There is no group better or more than these members of this August House. When you want to become a member of Parliament, you are given 14 days by IEC to campaign. Every corner, every cabilo, every compound, every house, you went in and out to get their vote. Then there was nothing like this COVID-19. Because we are seeing involved deaths. Today, sometimes people, atmosphere is not conducive to us because you never know when you're going to be attacked. As previous some members have said, it's something that you cannot see. But we are more concerned, privy to people who voted for you. Meet them at their doorstep, tell them that please comply the restriction. Comply to the restriction. Nobody is more than understand, better than members of this National Assembly to sensitize. They can do it better than health, justice, finance, local government, also, and so on. They can do it. You know, charity begins at home. Before I go on to the outside, I'll begin from here, from ourselves. So let's do that first. Let's be honest with ourselves and tell the people the truth. Madam Speaker, yes, when I went through the report, Madam Speaker, the committee went round for various ministries. And then hear from them their concerns. That's true. Madam Speaker, well, you see, Madam Speaker, people have to be honest with themselves. People should be honest. I am through this report, I have seen here when people talk about local government, what are the area council, police, you know, lack of transports and other things. Madam Speaker, some are saying that understand they are not aware. Well, since this thing was a state minister. Madam Speaker, attention here, Madam Speaker. I don't know whether you are listening to me. Madam Speaker. Yeah. Madam Speaker, according to the report, Madam Speaker, some state ministers told this special committee they have not laid hand up to now on the reports. Madam Speaker, it really surprised me. Really surprised me. This, before we are aware, this state of emergency and the restriction is brought to us here in this August House. Where does it start from? Cabinet. Yeah, cabinet, they are the executive. So obviously we cannot get it before them. They approve it first, and you were in the cabinet. If the Minister of Interior or the local government can tell the committee that they are not aware, they don't have the report. I'm surprised to hear that in this August House, Madam Speaker, or to see it in this report. They were part of the executive, Madam Speaker. The police, they are not aware, and this thing was gazetted. The excuse of the lack of transport that has been here since the memorial, since the First Republic. I was a police officer, Madam Speaker. I was a police officer, where in the police station you come and find a rider, motorcycle. It's an advance. Anybody wants a motorcycle, you apply. There's no motorcycle ever since at any police station in this country before in the First Republic. It only comes to some sections of traffic and others now, understand, in the Second Republic. But the question of mobility has always been something, a constraint, as far as this government is concerned, since the First Republic. But I'm surprised when the committee is saying that the minister said they have not seen. How can that be possible? And you are the executive. This thing was approved there. Let people not have two tongues. Because, no, let's call the spade a spade. It is gazetted when the moment it comes to you, honestly, it is your duty to call your permanent secretary or your people concerned. You pass the information before the booklet is brought. You lay hand on the booklet. That's your responsibility. People cannot just be sitting and you want to work and you wait until after the cabinet. You have seen the gazette. All right, they have to circulate and then this income. That's the time you're going to call. How long? And we are in the state of emergency. That's why I said I'm commending this committee, Honorable Speaker. With this limited time, if these people can do this, with this limited time, and Madam Speaker, I'm proposing that we maintain this committee. This will be a committee of not only committee, we don't pay the committee, but other issues, other things that we can ask this committee to make an as our investigators. Because they have done it, they have done something within this sort of time. So definitely that cannot convince me, that point, that the ministers are saying that they have not seen it. Here's the concern of the mobility at the border. Yes, that has been here since the memorial. It's not this transition, this has been here. Lack of transport. You go to the ambulance, you go to the hospital, you go to the health centers. Is that something new? 55 years. Since 1965 to 55, we're going now to 60 years now. We are going Gambia since we had our independence. Madam Speaker. I know, yes, it's a concern going on. But within this sort of time, how do you expect the government to purchase 1,000 vehicles, 1,000 motorcycles at all the police stations? It is not possible. Senegal, how many millions of people, how many of them, they have more resources, they have money, they cannot do it. Let's manage parliamentarians. We go to our people, their doorstep, sensitize them, urge them, understand, convince them to believe that this thing is real and then comply. Madam Speaker, what the question of that, this thing, the money is not coming. How can the money come? We are here now, up till now. We have not finalized the things. We ourselves, let's be honest with ourselves. And we are asking certain things to be, comply. Before the money comes out, before certain disbursement is done. Let's not misinform our electorate. It's not possible. We are here, nothing is approved as yet. Some areas, they don't have the rights, according to they don't have these things because the money, it has not been approved yet. Things are not finalized yet. But however, the executive is trying, government is trying to understand how best they can do. They are not, whatever understand they have, they are not sending it away, not to any other country, but it's here. It's here. So let's take it easy. We understand each other. The executive and the National Assembly, we are one. We are the same mother and the same father. Let us all go understand. We are all journeying to the welfare of our people, ourselves, and the nation. Ourselves, because nobody wants to die. Ourselves. Interest is our own interest because I don't know. Particularly, they are saying that anybody over 60 years, this is following the history. So maybe people like me and Sidia and Halifa. So, and the speaker herself, deputy speaker, member for Janjamure, majority leader. So let us see what can be possible. We do this as quickly as possible. Because we don't want to die, and it's coming. Madam Speaker, well, I think on that note, Madam Speaker, well, I will thank the whole House. Since yesterday we are here discussing, although we don't expect that it will take so long, but however, people have their own views, so it's part of the game. So, but I commend everybody. I thank everybody. If I offended anybody, please understand. It's a parliamentary law. It's a parliament. So it's a bandaba. So if I say something, you don't want to say, yes, I don't want it. That's nothing. Also, people understand who don't have blessing can tell their father that understand is what you have said is not true. It's also possible. Okay, on that note, Madam Speaker, thank you.